Today, I'm going to be showing you how to set up a Google Doc in MLA 8 formatting for your essays. The first thing I did was signed into my Google Drive, which you're going to want to do, and then I went and created a blank Google document like this one. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do to save yourself some time is just make sure that you have this formatted correctly for font. The correct font that is preferred by every English teacher in the world is Times New Roman, and it should be in 12-point font. This should be the standard. I'm not sure why it is not the standard. The next thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the correct line spacing. MLA formatting is super simple in that everything is double spaced. The heading, the title, the body paragraphs, the works cited, everything is double spaced. So that can be achieved by going to the taskbar and clicking on line spacing. And for some reason, as you can see, it is 1.15 as the default setting. I am unsure why Google decided that was the best thing to do. There's no one on earth that prefers that setting. We prefer double spacing, so we're going to click on double spacing here. The next thing I like to do is make sure that my spacing is not going to get messed up by spaces before or after paragraphs. So I go back to that spacing, that little spacing toggle, and I go down to the custom spacing just to make sure that these two are both set at 0. In Google Docs, this is standard. In Microsoft Word, for some reason, there is a 10 point space after each paragraph, which really messes with your papers. So you always want to double check the custom spacing as well. The next thing that we're going to do is start our heading. The heading consists of your name. So today I'll be Karen Smith. And then you hit enter and you notice there's that nice double spacing when you hit enter automatically. And I'm going to type in my teacher's name. You can type in professor, you can type in Mr., you can type in Miss, or you can just type in the last name. A lot of that's teacher preference. And if they really are persnickety, they should let you know. Most teachers are just happy their name's on there somewhere. The next thing that you're going to want to put is your class. Most of you will be typing an MLA paper for an English class of some time, English 4. Maybe you want to be fancy and type in AP English 4, or type whatever class it is. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you put in the date, and MLA prefers a European formatted date, which is the day. And as you can see, this is May 19th. So the day of the month is the 19th, and then a space, and then the full month is written out no matter how long it is. So if it's December, you would type all of the word December, and then the year. Next, you're going to want to put a creative title. Your title is not going to be creative title, it's going to be a creative title. But notice that I'm using standard capitalization in the title where every important word of the title is capitalized. That is the expectation of English teachers in MLA formatting. I type my title, then I go to the next line and I start my essay. And the reason I do this is because if you do the formatting as you go, you're supposed to center your title. And very often I've had students forget to come back and uncenter the rest of their body paragraphs, so it looks funky. So we're going to go ahead and pretend we're going to start a body paragraph. So you're going to hit the tab key because the first line of each body paragraph will be indented 1/2 inch, and the tab is set for that already in Google Docs. And then I'm going to type in a possible first word, the. Now I'm going to come back up to my title, and then I'm going to come up to the spacing, and I'm going to center space that title. This way I know that my formatting will be correct. Then all I have to do is come back here and I can continue typing my essay. Okay, the next thing that you're going to want to do is add a header. A header appears on every page. A heading is only on the first page. Your header is supposed to consist of the page number and your last name. So to do that, you go to Insert, and you're going to go to header and page number. Then you're going to go to page number and click the top left box so that the page number appears in the upper right corner of your paper. As you can see, my page number showed up there. It's grayed out. That's because it thinks I'm still formatting it, which I am. The next thing you'll do is either using your mouse or the arrow key, put the cursor to the left side of the number, type a space, and then you're going to type your last name with the first letter of your last name capitalized. This is in that hideous Arial font again, so you're going to want to highlight the whole thing and then go and put it into Times New Roman 12-point font. The last thing that you're going to want to do here is make sure that it is 1/2 inch from the top margin. If you print it like it is now, it will appear way up at the top and it won't even print the whole word. So we need to move this down to be properly spaced. To do that, you leave your cursor right here on the left-hand side of your first letter of your first name, and you're going to hit the Enter key 2 times. 1, 2. Then you can click outside of the header and see that the header is still there. Just to show you that the header will stay, I'm going to type a possible first paragraph. The first paragraph, if I could spell, paragraph of my essay will be here. I will include awesome information in my introduction. I will have a beautiful thesis. When you start your next body paragraph, you're going to make sure that you just have that double spacing and then tab again, the second paragraph. And now I'm just going to make paragraphs so that I can move on to the next page. Just ignore this. It's gorgeous. Love that typing. But this shows you here, there's my page number and my header in the correct location in the next page, and it automatically changed to the next page number, so I don't have to reformat that. The last thing that I want to tell you is that there are some teachers who do not enjoy having your name and page number on the first page because the first page has this gorgeous heading that tells me it's the first page and gives me your name. So if your teacher, like me, thinks that this is redundant and does not want it, all you have to do is click into the header and you can click this box, different first page header footer. As soon as I click this box, this will go away. And then when I click back out of my header, I can scroll back down and you can see it's there on the second page, but not the first page. All right, there will be more videos about how to do MLA formatting. The next one is going to take a paper that's already written that is not in MLA format and putting it into MLA formatting. Before we go, I want to show you one more thing. This is an untitled document. When you type in Google Docs, whatever you put on your first line, if you have an untitled document, as soon as you click into the untitled document space, it'll automatically change it to what you have written there. I find this is really helpful. Sometimes I'll just type what I want to title it in the body of my document. So as soon as I click this, it's going to say Karen Smith. And then I would put my essay title. Essay 1, narrative essay, research paper, whatever. And that way it has a unique title when it's saved into my drive. Okay, I'll see you in some more videos later. Bye.